What's up, people? Perry here with another episode of WildStyle. And if you're thinking to yourself, where did that Surviving Creatively series go? Well, I ran into a little bit of trouble with MC Edit, so it's on hold for a little bit right now. It's more of a self-inflicted problem. I had a little bit of issue updating updating MC Edit to a newer version, so as Surviving Creatively is a very intensive series, I would say, when it comes to building. I need MC Edit in order to build a lot of what you see, so that kind of gets put on the back burner, but it allows us a little bit more time to play in our survival world here, doing a bit of wild survival, and so I thought for this episode we would finish up this house for sure. Definitely want to finish this up, and if I don't, feel free to yell at me in the comments, because it's taken a while for me to get things together and start things off, but we're getting there. Some other things, Galen Roca in the comments, he mentioned to me that, well, I guess I mentioned this kind of offhand, and I didn't even know that I said this, but I said I wanted to get some blaze rods in order to kind of start enchanting like picks and shovels and stuff like that. Turns out, of course, you don't need to do that. You don't need blaze rods in order to do that. All you need is an enchanting table and some bookshelves, right? So I think that we are going to do that, and thank you for pointing that out. And I don't mind if you guys point out my mistakes. I actually enjoy learning from my mistakes. But we are going to do that right now, and if I can get some diamonds, we just need 2 diamonds, and here we go. So, oh, you know what? I need a book. I'll be right back. All right, and so I've got my book here. Just quickly crafted it together, and so what we need is 2 diamonds, some obsidian, and a book right on top. Enchanting table. Fantastic. Now we can do some enchanting. Of course, we need some bookshelves in order to get some of the higher level enchantments, but I think I kind of have it on the go, and I actually should probably show you a little bit of what I've been doing around in this world. The first thing was that I decided to go out and get some sheep. As you can see, got a little baby guy right there. Oh, right before your eyes, he grows. Look at that. And also some cows. And one thing in this world, and if you haven't downloaded this world yet, go ahead and do that. There's a link down in the description. But one thing you'll notice about this world, it's a little bit difficult to find cows. There's lots of sheep. Sheep are everywhere in this world, but in terms of cows, for some reason they seem to be pretty scarce. I found one over in that direction there, and then another one over there. Usually I think they spawn in groups, and for some reason I just found one. But yeah, that's something that if you're gonna play along with me in this world, cows are a little bit difficult to find. But as long as I got 2, I started off with 2, and I have this grouping right here, and so everything's going good. We're well on our way to get some bookshelves and stuff like that. But for the enchantment table, I'm not too sure where I want to put it. I'll probably have to make some sort of, I don't know, part of the workshop area, which I don't know where that's going to be yet, but I do know that I want to make a farm. This is, of course, not the final place for these cows here. I want to make some sort of a barn-like structure over here to go along, complement the house, and of course our little starter house over here. And also the other thing that I was working on, as you can see here, I have some reeds that I found. These are pretty abundant in this world, so no worries there. Over here with our little pillar, our what did we call it? Our starter pillar, our progress pillar. There you go. If I can learn how to speak properly. But I've added on this little, I guess you could say, crow's nest here. And what this allows us to do is it allows us to get a bit of an overview of the area. There you can see there's our starter house down there, beginnings of our farm, and just down there is our little work shed. And where I found that first cave was just down there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think as we go along, we'll keep on adding to this pillar, and I think I'll make it bigger at some point, make it taller. And, as we go along in this world, it'll be something that we can look back and reflect on as we gather more resources and, just be a little bit better in this world. But as you can see, the sun's going down, and one of the things that another person in the comments told me about I'm assuming it's a Miss Talia. Miss Talia told me, you know what, you should really make a bed, because especially when it's raining, it's difficult to see some of the builds. So thanks a lot, Talia. I really do appreciate it. That's something I didn't even think of, was to sleep and then get rid of the rain / night. So yeah, the things you learn. I was, for the first few episodes, or the first 2 episodes, all I did when night came about was either I worked through the night or I ended up just waiting out the night till the day came about. I never actually thought about making a bed, which, I've been playing Minecraft for a long time, and sometimes you just have those mental issues and those mental brain farts, I guess you could say. But yeah, so we're gonna get back to work on this right here, this starter house. And the first thing that I want to do is I want to clean this up. I'll be right back with you. All right, so all cleaned up here, and we're just gonna have a little bit of a snack, and off we go to work. So one of the things that I when we last left off in the last episode, I took a look at the way things were shaping up, and I decided that I'm gonna keep that little middle pillar there. That's gonna, I think it'll work out just fine for us. The issue comes up here, how to kind of frame in this gap here, and it's pretty easy to just do this, to just go across. But for me, see, that doesn't really work for me, how that kind of frames up here. But what I'm thinking that we will do is kind of echo this little bowed arch here, and so we'll take that down, and I think what we'll end up doing is something along those lines. Now let's see if I can do this in real time. Usually I like to do this off camera, but for you guys, I think it'd be good just to take you along with me, the whole thought process, what exactly goes on in my head. That's probably a good way to give you a sense of just exactly how to do what I do. So I'm thinking maybe something like this. I want to leave a gap in the middle here, and then if I can just come across with some half slabs, which I don't have, I'll just get that. That's good enough. Get those back. Here we go. And something like that. Does that kind of work? Not really. That's kind of an issue. I think what if we do this like that? I mean, that's okay. The problem comes up is that right here it's kind of a little bit too abrupt for my liking. Wonder how we can fix that. Can we take this away? Let's see. Like that. Maybe get some cobblestone stairs on the bar here. Just like that. Like that. Now, yeah, you can kind of see what I'm going for here, and the issue I'm running into is that the wood here, I don't like how it doesn't connect here. I would like it to connect, but unfortunately I don't think you can do that in Minecraft. So we're gonna have to find out something of a different solution. Okay, maybe take that out like that. And then I think the best thing for us is to put a half slab there, half slab there. It's kind of working for me. The problem is that I don't think you can put a half slab in the middle there, right here. Can you? Nope, can't do that. Oh, that's gonna be a bit of an issue, but I think. Yeah, this one I'm gonna have to step away from a bit for you guys. I think I'll have to come up with something, but I'll be right back. Alright, and here we are back again. This is after about 20 minutes of tinkering around. It took way longer than I thought it should take, but it was kind of getting to be a little bit of an issue with me, especially with the way Minecraft mechanics work. But this is basically what I came up with. As you can see, we got two half slabs on either side of a stair. You can see that right there. Let's see. There you go. A stair right there. And then we got some upside down stairs on either side, and that kind of ties in downward here, and it kind of fills in this area so that I can make this into sort of like windows. So we got the stairs here and another stairs down here, kind of echoing what we got going on here. And I think what would be good is that if we inserted a fence right here, that kind of fills in the window. Again, I'm not a big fan of the glass texture in Minecraft, so I try to stay away from it, especially in the beginning phases of our builds here. I think that kind of it works out well in terms of windows for us. Of course, this will be all filled in with what I'm not too sure yet. Maybe perhaps a lighter color of wood, or maybe just cobblestone. I'm kind of mulling that over right now, but I think these windows are gonna work out for us. The next thing that we want to do is to fill in this area right here, and so we're gonna have a roof structure that kind of goes down on an angle like that. So I think instead of going with the angled look here, we want to keep things a little bit consistent in terms of this side right here. So I think we'll make something that goes straight across, and I actually took away the scaffolding that was around it, just so you can get a sense of what I'm going for here. If I could take a step back, and you always see me doing this, is taking a step back and taking a look at things, just so that you can get a good perspective of everything. I know that I say that a lot, but it's really important when it comes to building, especially for me in Minecraft, just being able to get a good idea of where you want things to go. But I like the size of the house. The size of the house is good. I think that once it's all built up, we'll be able to judge the size a little bit better. But I'm liking the way it's turning out. Now we got to get to work on these sides right here. All right, so you're ready for a little bit of before and after. So here's what it looks like before we got to work on it, and here's what it looks like after. And actually pardon the mess. Just get that out of the way, but here we go. Take a look. This is the after, And the idea that I was going for kind of had this cobblestone here as kind of like a frame to go around. And up here, I was thinking to myself, I was thinking either putting just solid cobblestone or the cobblestone stairs. But I decided to put in the cobblestone stairs. It gives it a little bit something extra. Again, it's a little detail point that you can put into some of your builds instead of just using the regular cobblestone. But for me, it kind of frames in everything, and at the same time gives a little bit of detail at the top there. Again, I put in some of these windows here with the fences, and to kind of complete the whole look, you know, I didn't want to, how can I describe it? I didn't want to have these two wood. So if let's quickly just get rid of these. If I had something like this, take the spruce wood stairs, and then we'll put that down like that. You can kind of get an idea. What I didn't want to go for was that to have this outline here and then filled in with wood. I thought it might be better to kind of break up the monotony a little bit of this interior by taking out these stairs here, leaving them as cobblestone. And you know, it gives it a little bit something extra down here on the bottom. Again, gives it a little bit of rhythm. I think it does. I think it does that. And yeah, so that's the way that looks. I think the next thing that we want to do is to get to building around this area here. One of the things that I'm concerned about is the way the roof ties into the first floor structure down here. So what I mean by that is that right here, I think what's going to end up happening is that I don't want like a smooth transition where it kind of angles down like this and then it just goes straight down into the first floor here. What I think would be good was put a little break in between. So what I'm thinking is to use some spruce wood on the corners here, and just to kind of figure out exactly what I want to do. There's a bat that's been flying around for a while now. I don't know where it came from, but it's welcome to hang around with us. But I think something like that to kind of angle itself out. And let's take a look. That might not work. I don't like the way it's angling off like that. I think it might be a little bit better. It's an issue. Yeah, it's an issue. Let's try one lower. Just like that. I don't even know why I put these here. I just wanted to get a sense in one corner of what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. It's okay. The issue that I'm running into is that I didn't want it to go just straight out like that. I just wanted a little break from the top here to go down here. If you can catch my drift, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think we might end up with something like that, and maybe do that. Yeah, it's beginning to look a little bit too much wood here. A little too much wood going on here. I think what would be best is if maybe stick with cobble. Cobble is not working out. Yeah. This is another issue. I'll step away and I'll fiddle around with this. I'll be right back with you. And here's another little progress update for you. In terms of the roof line, how it interacts with the first floor here, I thought, you know what, it's going to be a better idea just to kind of angle it off inside, kind of like that. I was thinking at first to kind of bow it out, but for some reason it wasn't really working for me. It looked a little bit too big in terms of what I was going for. So I decided to come up with a shape something like that. It's all right. It's all right. It works out for me. Looking from this side over here, it looks a little bit better to me, especially when I added on those stairs right there. So, that's the idea that I'm going for. It may change in the future, may not, but I like the way that it's turning out. The next thing that we want to do is to fill in these areas right here, because I don't want to leave them empty. But what I'm thinking of adding in is birchwood. Now, it might not be the best idea. I think that it might. I'm just gonna put it down here and just kind of get a sense of the color combination. It might work. Especially just for the roof. If I'm just filling in the roof and these interior spots here, it might work out. I'm gonna go away and do that, and I'll be right back with you. And just like that, we are done-ish. Sort of done. Not too sure where I want to take this. The birchwood was kind of an idea that I wanted to just put out there, see what you guys think. Don't forget to leave your comments down below what you think of anything that goes on in this episode, really. But yeah, I'm not too crazy about it, but it kind of works for now, and it completes the build. I haven't put a door on it yet. I should probably do that, but the interior, of course, leaves a lot to be desired right now. But that's something we can reserve for a future episode. But actually, that's going to be it for this one. And before I go, what I wanted to talk about was one of my favorite YouTubers, DocM77. He's started up his Minecraft World Tour again, and I'm really excited for the series, and I just watched his first episode. Really like how it's turning out. So I'm going to leave a link down in the description below. If you don't know who DocM77 is, you should go check him out. I'm pretty sure most of you do, because a lot of you are Minecrackers out there, and DocM's on the Minecraft server. But yeah, you should really go check out his episode. Give him some love. Hit that like button, of course. But yeah. But for the next episode of WildStyle, what we're going to be doing is, I think I want to make a bridge to go from here to over there. And if you've watched my tutorial on how to build angled bridges, we're going to be doing that in the next episode. But yeah, that's what's going to be coming up. So don't forget to leave your comments down below as to what you think of everything that's going on here. Hit the like button if you so choose. And if you're rationing out your like buttons, go ahead. Go give DocM77 a little bit of love. Go give him your like instead of to me. I really want his series to get off and running on a really good start. But also, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Really helps me out and keeps you up to date on everything that goes on in it. So that's it for me. Always remember, keep your head up, and I'll see you in the next one.